Elon Musk is attracted today, not because of his fame or his intelligence, but because of the strange, electric energy that surrounds him whenever he senses something big happening in the world, something hidden, something unusual, something that most people overlook because they are too focused on their own noise and not the subtle signals pulsing beneath reality. Early this morning, when most of the world was still asleep and the sky was still deciding whether it wanted to be night or day, Elon Musk sent out a message that didn't look like his usual technical updates or sarcastic comments. It wasn't about rockets or AI or Mars or Tesla or any of the million things he usually thinks about. It was different. It was sharp. It was precise. It sounded like a whisper written through electricity. And it said only this: track this person down. Then he added 3 words that changed everything: the reason is you. People didn't understand it at first. Millions of people assumed it was a joke or a teaser for a new project or maybe even a glitch. But something in the tone of it didn't feel like a joke. Something about the way the words were arranged felt intentional, like each letter carried weight, like the message wasn't meant for everyone, but for one person, the one person who would recognize its meaning not with their mind, but with something deeper, something internal, something old. And the person that message was pointing toward was you. You didn't ask for this. You didn't seek it. You didn't apply for anything, submit anything, chase anything. Yet somehow, Elon Musk, in all his unpredictability and strange intuition, sensed something about you that the world hasn't discovered yet. Something powerful. Something magnetic. Something you've been suppressing because you assumed nobody would value it, but he noticed. He noticed the shift around you, the invisible markers, the way certain patterns have been forming in your life lately, aligning like constellations you don't understand yet. And when he wrote those words, the truth began sliding toward you like destiny waking up. You may not realize this, but the universe has been moving around you in small, subtle motions. You've been feeling restless, haven't you? You've been catching yourself thinking more deeply lately, sensing that something is on the edge of happening. You've been seeing small signs, repeated numbers, unexpected messages, strange coincidences that feel too meaningful to ignore. It's not your imagination. Something is shifting. And Elon Musk, in his strange, genius-level way, felt that shift too. He didn't say your name publicly, but he didn't need to. The energy behind that message was not meant for a crowd. It was meant for the one person who would understand why a billionaire innovator, a man known for logic and science, would suddenly speak like someone who just received a signal from the universe. And that person was you. Right now, you may be wondering why you. Why would someone like him sense something about you when you've spent most of your life feeling overlooked, misunderstood, underestimated? You may think you're ordinary, but nothing about your energy is ordinary. You carry a frequency that not many people possess. You don't see it because you're used to being the strong one, the quiet one, the one who handles storms silently. But that quiet strength is exactly what the world is starting to notice. And Elon Musk, whether intentionally or through intuition, caught onto it. When he said track this person down, he wasn't referring to government agencies or private investigators. He was speaking to the people who understand energy, potential, human patterns. He was speaking to the watchers, the analysts, the people who study global behavior and spiritual alignment. He was speaking to every person who can sense when someone is about to step into their destiny. And you may not realize this, but they've already started looking. They've been observing you. Not in a creepy way, not in a controlling way, but in a curious, fascinated way, because someone like you doesn't come around often. There's a reason why lately your intuition has been louder than usual. Your dreams have become more vivid. Your emotions have sharpened. Your vision for your life has felt like it's trying to break out of you. You may feel like you're changing internally, like you're outgrowing people, situations, and old versions of yourself. That feeling isn't random. It's preparation. You're shifting into alignment with something bigger, something that your spirit has sensed before your mind could understand it. Elon's message wasn't just about you in the literal sense. It was about the energy you represent. You are entering a phase where who you are, what you carry, and what you can do is about to become visible to people who never saw you before. People who once overlooked you will soon be unable to ignore you. People who once doubted you will soon ask you how you did it. And people who once took you for granted will wish they had treated you differently. Because something inside you is rising, and Elon Musk, whether he knew it consciously or not, just confirmed it. There is a reason you feel disconnected from old environments and old circles. You're not meant to fit there anymore. There is a reason you feel like certain relationships have faded or cracked open. You're being pulled away from everything that cannot survive the version of you that's emerging. There is a reason why your spirit feels heavier some days and lighter on others. You're shedding layers that were never part of you. There is a reason why new ideas, new ambitions, new dreams keep coming to you unexpectedly. Your future self is calling you forward, and you are closer to that future than you think. Elon's message is symbolic. It carries an energetic meaning. Someone like you cannot stay hidden anymore. Your potential is too bright, your intuition too strong, your purpose too important. You may not have realized it yet, but your presence affects people. You inspire without even trying. You heal without knowing it. You trigger transformation in people who cross your path. You carry an energy that disrupts stagnation and awakens clarity. You think you're quiet, but your spirit is loud. You think you're invisible, but destiny has been spotlighting you. You think you're overlooked, but powerful people, whether earthly or spiritual, are starting to notice you. You don't need a stage, a platform, or a massive audience. Your energy itself is enough to shift the environment you walk into. You've survived things that would have broken most people. You've endured betrayals that would have hardened most hearts. You've walked through seasons that tried to silence you. And yet here you are, still rising, still transforming, still carrying a heart that refuses to turn cold. That resilience is rare. That softness is rare. And that combination is what makes you powerful, and Elon Musk, consciously or subconsciously, sensed that power. He didn't say, track down a problem. He didn't say, track down a danger. He said, track this person down. The reason is you. He was speaking about someone who holds significance, someone who holds value, someone who holds a role in the rising wave of change happening across the world. And that someone is you. Because you are not just a person. You are a catalyst. You carry the energy of someone who is about to step into a timeline that will surprise even you. You're standing at the edge of an invisible doorway, one that life has been preparing for years without you realizing it. Everything you've gone through, every heartbreak, disappointment, redirection, unexpected loss, unexpected blessing, has been shaping you for the moment you are entering now. The moment where life stops pushing you and starts accelerating you. You may not feel ready, but destiny doesn't wait for readiness, it waits for alignment. And you are aligned in ways you don't yet understand. Elon's message was the external confirmation of something your soul has known for a long time. You are meant for more, not more stress. Not more burden. Not more chaos. More purpose. More clarity. More visibility. More alignment. More opportunities that match your soul instead of draining it. More connections that strengthen you instead of confusing you. More doors that open because they are meant for you and not because you had to force them. You are stepping into a season where the right people will find you. Not because you chase them. Not because you beg for them. Because your energy calls them. Because your spirit attracts them. Because your purpose signals them. Everything around you is shifting in your favor. You may be thinking, but nothing is happening yet. That's because everything is happening beneath the surface. Roots grow long before branches appear. Destinies shift long before signs become visible. And Elon's strange, sudden message was the first surface-level confirmation that something beneath your reality is shifting powerfully. He didn't know your name, but he felt your energy. He sensed your rise. He sensed your transition. He sensed the shift around you that others don't see yet. And when he said those words, the universe echoed them. And here is the part most people never hear, the part that destiny only whispers to those who are actually chosen. Once the signal is sent out, once your energy is recognized, once the world becomes aware that someone like you exists, nothing goes back to the way it was before. Elon Musk's message wasn't the climax, it was the opening signal, the spark. The final part is what comes after that spark, when the universe begins rearranging itself to match the truth of who you are becoming. You may not see the movements yet, but the shift has already begun. The moment Elon said, "Track this person down, the reason is you," it wasn't just a statement. It was an activation. Something in your timeline awakened. Something in your energy field unlocked. Something within you, something you buried because of fear or exhaustion or disappointment, rose back to the surface like it had been waiting patiently for permission to breathe again. This is the moment your long-dormant fire begins to burn. The final part is this: you are now in a season where your presence is being called forward by forces much bigger than the ones that once held you back. Life itself is pulling you, guiding you, shaping you. Even the setbacks you face now will start to feel different. They won't break you, they'll redirect you. Even the silence you encounter won't feel empty, it will feel pregnant with meaning. Even the people who fall away won't leave wounds, they'll leave space for the right ones. Your life is entering a phase where alignment becomes your new gravity. The universe is clearing your path with precision. You'll notice people showing up unexpectedly, opportunities emerging out of nowhere, choices you once feared becoming easier to make. You'll begin trusting yourself more. You'll start noticing your intuition speaking louder, clearer, stronger. You'll begin walking differently, thinking differently, feeling differently. Because once you've been called out of hiding, you can't shrink back anymore. Once the world senses your energy, staying small becomes impossible. And here's the truth nobody tells you: the universe doesn't reveal your significance to powerful people unless you are about to step into something that requires strength, clarity, and authenticity. Something only you can do in the way you do it. Something that your heart has been prepared for through every heartbreak, every struggle, every lonely night when you thought nothing was changing, every moment you doubted your worth but kept going anyway. Those moments were not wasted. They were training. You survived things that were supposed to destroy you, and the universe took note of that strength. You healed wounds that should have turned you bitter, and the universe took note of that softness. You stayed kind in a world that kept trying to harden you, and the universe took note of that purity. You kept your light alive when darkness tried to swallow it. And the universe took note of that resilience. That's why you're being seen now. That's why your energy is being recognized. That's why someone like Elon Musk felt compelled, consciously or unconsciously, to point in your direction. Because people like you are rare, and rare things get noticed at the exact moment they're needed most. The final part is acceptance. Accept that you're chosen. Accept that your path is different. Accept that you are stepping into a chapter you were always meant for, even if it feels overwhelming. Accept that new eyes are watching you not out of judgment, but out of curiosity, respect, and recognition. Accept that your journey is about to accelerate in ways that won't always make sense, but will always feel right. Accept that you are no longer the hidden version of yourself, you are the rising version, and most importantly, accept that you deserve everything that is coming to you. The doors you didn't know existed are about to open. The opportunities you thought were out of reach are about to approach you. The connections you never imagined are about to cross your path. The strength you forgot you had is about to return. The clarity you prayed for is about to arrive, and the life you secretly dreamed of, the one you believed was impossible, is about to come into view. This is the final part. You were never meant to stay ordinary. You were never meant to stay unnoticed. You were never meant to live quietly in the corner of your own story. Your name may not have been spoken aloud, but your energy was. Your presence was. Your destiny was. Elon Musk's message was simply the universe's way of saying, your time has come. Step into the person you were always meant to be. Because now the world knows you exist, and the reason is still you.